The Afterlands is a story quest that you can do quite early on, starting at around level 75, and it nets you some permanent totems that will boost your stat and attack power in the early game and even further into the late game until you get better totems to replace them. To start the quest, all you have to do is go into the light bulb and look for the level 75 quest, Afterlands, A Cry for Help. You'll be teleported to this little area. All you have to do is skip the dialogue. Now there are different cutscenes that you'll get. All you have to do essentially is just follow the instructions of the man, something will happen to you and you'll get knocked out. After the cutscene and the dialogue, you'll find yourself standing in front of a giant door and some bushes. All you need to do here is basic attack the door. Give it a few seconds and you'll get a quest up above your head. After a bunch of dialogue, you'll notice that you're in a new area. All you have to do is keep clearing out the mobs that spawn and go through this 3 stages. After you finish clearing the 3 stages and go through the dialogue, all you'll have to do is basic attack the sun, the lever by the sun, until it goes all the way down. Once you've lowered the sun and finished all the dialogue, you have to talk to Beodog. He will give you a quest to talk to the 3 other warriors. Once you finish speaking to Edward Tetch, he will give you a quest to get a key. All you have to do is go 2 maps to the right of where you are right now. Once there, you'll see a really obvious Balrog with a key around his neck. All you gotta do is kill him, get the key. Once you've gotten the key, you'll get a quest above your head. Don't click through this text, you wanna be really careful. What you wanna do is click the second option here. If you click the first option, it'll take you back to the door to try the key on it. The key doesn't fit into any of the locks, so it's pointless, so just hold on to it and finish that quest. Once you've done that, you just need to move back to this main area here and speak to Lupin, raise the sun. Once the sun is raised, you'll get 3 options to decide the greatest warrior ever. I like picking Last Warrior Standing, as that's just the 3 stages of eliminating that you did earlier. This is the fastest in my mind, and only takes about 2.5 minutes max, so I just do this one. Once you finish the minigame that you chose, you'll have a quest above your head. Once you finish the cutscene in the Land of Riches, what you want to do to start is complete 2 quests for Joel. To complete these 2 quests for Joel, all you have to do is go in this portal. And while you're here, you're going to want to kill the mobs and collect 60 food baskets. So that's what you want. So I know it's only asking for 30, but we're doing this twice, so you need 60 food baskets. Just head back to Joel, complete the quest twice. Once you've completed the quest twice from Joel, he'll give you 1 more quest. That's just to talk to this giant gold guy on the right here. He's who you want to speak to. You'll just skip his dialogue and hit yes, and once you finish the quest for him, you'll be teleported to the next map. Once you finish speaking to the 3 souls and you're on the new map, what you want to do is move all the way to the right. Once you've moved all the way to the right, eventually a quest will pop up above your head. You're going to want to just hand that in as soon as it pops up. You will get a new quest. All you have to do is kill 50 of these ravens. Once you kill the 50 ravens, another quest will pop up above your head. It'll take you back to the main area. During the cutscene, once you get transported back to the main area, you're going to have to mash the left and right arrow keys. It'll say that these souls have stolen your color. It actually doesn't matter. All you want to do after that's done is speak to Adler. You will get your first key to the door. You're going to need 12 keys. Once that is finished, you're going to want to talk to Ashkaya and click I want to go to the next world. So now that you're in the Land of Innocence, what you want to do first is talk to Tina. Tina is going to give you a quest where you need to obtain 30 frozen treats. Go into this portal and just kill the mobs in this area until you have 30 of those treats. Once you have your 30 treats, go back to Tina and hand the quest in. Tina will give you a quest to get 30 children's toys. You want to accept this quest, but you don't want to hand it in yet. What you want to do is go back into the portal that you were originally in, and you will see a broken tree. You're going to want to click on that, and you will get your second key. After you get the second key, you're going to want to move 2 maps to the right. Here is where you're going to get the 30 children's toys that you need. Once you have your 30 toys, you want to move back to the main area in the Land of Innocence, and you're going to want to talk to Riley. He will give you another quest. Once that dialogue is finished, you want to accept the quest from Billy. Billy will give you a quest to fill up a color tube, all you have to do is go to the first map and kill mobs, gaining these little color marbles until you're at 100%. And as long as you have one eye patch from when you were mobbing before, that's all you need. Once you've filled up the tube of color, all you have to do is go back to Billy. Do not click on the toys or the snacks. You don't want to click on either of those, as those will start the quest that we just did over again. Once you finish speaking to Billy, you'll get a message saying that this is the last land in your circuit, so you visited all the lands in the Afterlands. But before you leave this area, there's two more things we want to do. You want to continuously click on the silent boy in the corner here until he gives you a key. Another thing you want to do before you leave is speak to Lonnie. Once the cutscene is over, speak to Lonnie one more time, and now you will have 4 out of the 12 keys. And move to the next world. You'll be back in the Land of Warriors. Lower the sun. Once the sun is lowered, you're going to want to accept the quest over your head, and you're also going to want to accept the quest from Vulcanelli. After you've accepted the quest from Vulcanelli and the quest above your head, all you're going to have to do is move on to the next couple areas and kill 50 battle balrogs and marauder mushrooms, so 50 of each. Once you've killed 50 of each mob, you'll get a quest above your head. Just turn it in and then return to the main area. Once you're back in the main area, all you want to do is raise the sun again. After the cutscene, all you have to do is lower the sun again. Once the sun is lowered, just turn in the quest above your head and then move on to the next area. We're not doing anything in the Land of Riches, so you're going to want to move on to the next area once more. There is going to be a quest here from the Nameless Soul. You're going to want to accept that quest. Once you've accepted the quest from the Nameless Soul, you're going to move 3 maps to the right and you're going to see a raven. It's going to drop a key, so you want to pick that up and you will get a quest above your head. Once you're back in the main area, turn in the quest to the Nameless Soul. Speak to Adler. Adler is going to give you a quest to donate your colors to these souls. So just speak to the one that has a book above their head and you will donate your colors. It doesn't matter which color you donate. They can have any color. All that matters is you donate the colors to all 3 of them, and you can finish the quest by speaking to Adler afterwards. Once you've finished donating the color quests, what you want to do is stand beside this man here and press the interact key. After going through some dialogue and hitting accept, you'll find yourself fighting the yellow mage. Obviously I'm level 240, so it's going to take me 1 hit to kill him. It might be a little harder for someone if they're doing it at level 75, but all you have to do is just kill this boss. After this, you're going to move back to the guide tree, and you're going to go to the next world. Once you are in the Land of Innocence again, Tina is going to give you a quest. All you have to do is go in here and kill mobs until you pick up the Lost Storybook. Back to Tina, hand that quest in. Take the quest from Tina again. This time she'll ask you to buy this teddy bear from the shop right above her, and you can hand that right into her again. Click the quest from Tina one more time. And then go into your inventory and use the storybook that she gave you. And there will be 1 more key. To raise the sun again and complete the minigame, whichever one you choose. Again, I'm going to go for the last warrior standing, so I just do the 3 rounds of fighting. After turning the quest above your head, you're going to want to turn in the quest to Beodog. You're going to want to move to the next world again. Before you talk to anyone inside the house, you're going to want to go to the left here, and you're going to want to speak to the old Tombstone maker. He is going to give you a quest where you need to basic attack this rock. Do this until a stone pops out, and speak to him again. So he will have a light bulb on top of his head, but you won't actually be able to talk to him again for 10 minutes. So just look at the time and make sure you know when you've done it. You're going to want to go back in 10 minutes to speak to him again. Now that we're back in the main area, Joel will have 2 quests. So the first is a tasteful flavor. This will give you gold pieces, which are really important. And the second is a quest that just makes you get him 10 food baskets. If you've gotten your 10 food baskets, return to Joel. Speak to him again, accept the quest while going through the dialogue, and he will ask you to kill 100 treasure thief monstrosities. The thing I forgot to mention about this quest right here, the repeatable quest, A Tasteful Flavor, is that one, it is repeatable, and you will need to do it multiple times for the gold that we need. And two, is that there's two different options for this quest to actually give you. One is to kill 50 of the treasure thief monstrosities. The other is to give Joel 20 food baskets. So you're just going to have to do whichever one it tells you to do. But once you've killed 100 of the treasure thief monstrosities, what you want to do is return to Joel and finish the quest Excuses to Stay. Short cutscene where Joel ends up outside the castle. You're going to want to go inside the castle, grab his chest by hitting the interact key, and move it outside and put it beside Joel. Once that's done, you want to finish Out of Excuses. After you've moved Joel's chest outside, what you want to start doing is continuously finishing A Tasteful Favor until you have 6 pieces of gold. You can see the gold in your inventory. They're these big, delicious gold pieces. You don't want to double click them yet. You want to make sure you have 6. So, after finally finishing the most annoying part of this quest, I would say, and having your 6 gold pieces, what you're going to want to do is go back into the castle. You're going to see a fella by the name Ben. You're going to talk to him, and don't skip through the dialogue because you want to pick an option right here, convince Mansa to move out first. After you speak to Mansa, he will give you a quest, but before you do anything, you're going to want to double-click this bag in the corner there. Once you finish the dialogue option after clicking the bag, you're going to talk to Horemheb. After exhausting the dialogue, you're going to accept the quest over your head and speak to Louis the Average. After you finish the dialogue, you're going to move to the next area twice. After you move to the next area twice, what you're going to want to do is click on this bowl of sweets and make all the children cry. Now that it's raining, don't do anything in this area, just move on to the next area. Once you're in the Land of the Warriors, you're going to want to move to where this statue is and hit the interact key. This will give you a quest to turn in at Edgar. The statue will have one more quest. Once you've gone through the dialogue of the statue, what you want to do is eat 3 of these gold pieces and talk to Vulcanelli. You've gotten the key from Vulcanelli, you're just going to move to the next area. I'm going to speak to Horemheb once more. After you've gotten the key from Horemheb, by this point it should be well over 10 minutes, so you can go back to the old Tombstone maker. Eat your last 3 gold pieces, and then basic attack the wall until it breaks. After the cutscene, you're going to want to talk to Mansa. Then there will be a new quest from Ben. All you have to do is pick Ben up, move him outside, and then you will have to go back inside and grab his chest and do the exact same thing, move it to where the arrow is. After you've moved Ben and his chest outside, what you're going to want to do is move to the next area 4 times, so you've cycled through all the areas again until you're back into the Land of the Riches. Once you're back in the Land of the Riches, you'll notice that Mansa is no longer a golden giant. You're going to want to speak to him. In his pile of treasure is the 11th key. Finally, to obtain the final key, go back to the old Tombstone maker. He will give you a quest. Skip through the dialogue, and all you have to do is move to the right and attack the graves until they fall down. Back to the Land of Beginnings where the huge door is, and spam click all the locks until they all open. In Maple World, you'll get a weird gift box in your Use tab. Just use it, and you will get 4 totems. Each totem gives you a flat increase to attack and magic attack, as well as a stat boost for each of the 4 primary stats. What you're going to want to do is equip the 3 totems that give you the biggest number. So in my case, since I'm a warrior, it's the Beodog figurine, the Billy figurine, and it doesn't matter at this point, the Adler or the Mansa figurine give me just the flat attack +7, so just pick whichever one you like. And there you go. There are 3 totems that you get that will provide you with 20 main stat and 21 attack or magic attack.